Yeah.
I like this E.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew Amani in the building.
Bitch about to act up though.
Eric the Red. Please make it red. Please make it red.
That's right.
Like bloody red.
Side sexy bitches on the floor.
Like red bottoms. Like red bottoms.
Show us what you working with.
Yeah.
I need money on it.
Let's go.
Hate and hurt, it just helped bring me more attention. Diamond tough, cleaving chick, BB'd up on a mission. Hunting for the bread and cheese, diamond no ambition. Set 'em up, knock 'em down, just how I envision. Them fuck boys don't faze me, them bump bitches don't bug me. No effie white, but a dream girl, so I owe y'all gon' love me. I'm sneaker thick and so delish and so for real, no catfish. They stacked the way I push it, no bet in my lashes. Thought that I would fold, I do well under pressure. Slip like I'm oil in a well
Under pressure.
Tell me where you want it, on the bed
Or the dresser.
Either way you cut it, I do well
Under pressure.
Well
Under pressure.
Well
Under pressure.
Either way you cut it, I do well
Under pressure.
Well
Under pressure.
Well
Under pressure.
Either way you cut it, I do well
Under pressure.
Fuck it up now.
Yeah.
Get some now.
Fuck it up. One time. Fuck it up. I'ma do it this time.
Face to the haters, middle finger to the fakers. Kinda like the Grim Reaper, nigga. You come see me later. Gucci shirt, red gators. We loud, push the fader. Ain't no creeping on the come up. I'ma take the elevator. Pressure bust pipe, I lay it. Beats on the beat, I slay it. Shoot your best shot, I'm Kevlar. When I shoot back, I spray shit. Unbothered, I'm nonchalant. While I rock out this audience. No wallflowers when I got the mic. Everybody get your party on.
Thought that I would fold, I do well under
Pressure.
Slip like I'm oil in a well
Under pressure.
Tell me where you want it, on the bed
Or the dresser.
Either way you cut it, I do well
Under pressure.
Well
Under pressure.
Well
Under pressure.
Either way you cut it, I do well
Under pressure.
Well
Under pressure.
Well
Under pressure.
Either way you cut it, I do well under pressure.
Yeah.
Fuck it up now.
Yeah. I know y'all ain't heard no shit like this before. I knew Amani. Eric the Red. Well. Look what we got here. Under pressure. We do well under pressure. Fuck what you said. Well under pressure. I do well under pressure. Push it.
Daddy,
What's up, boy?
I need to tell you something.
What you got there?
You ain't gonna get mad at me, huh?
I ain't gonna get mad at you, boy.
I heard Mama talking on the phone to another man
Is that right?
while you was at work, Daddy.
She probably was talking to a coworker or something.
No, Daddy. I think they was talking about meeting up.
Meeting up? Oh, yeah?
But why Mama ain't happy, Daddy?
I don't know, son.
Why Mama wanna leave?
I don't know.
You a good man. You pay all the bills. You make sure we got food on the table. What's wrong with her, Daddy?
Man, don't worry about that. Everything gonna be alright, son. Everything gonna be alright.
I know I might get in trouble, but I'ma ask Mama why she treat you the way she do. Cause if she ain't happy here, she need to let you go be happy. Ain't I right, Daddy?
Yeah, you right,
Huh,
son.
Daddy?
You right.
Ain't I right?
You right, son. You right. If you won't leave me, go ahead and go on. Go ahead and go on. See, I'm a good man, baby. Oh, sweet baby. And good men don't stay single long. We don't stay single long. Say if you won't leave me, if you won't leave unhappy home. But you wanna leave. I work my fingers to the bone. Bought you everything that you want. But you won't leave. She still wanna leave. And I'd be lying if I say I won't cry. But someone else will come and dry my eye. The moment that you leave. She waiting on me. And I'm not saying this to make you stay. You can get up and get on your way. Just leaving my key. Oh, if you won't leave me, go ahead and go on. See, I'm a good man, baby. Oh, sweet baby. And good men don't stay single long. We don't stay single long. Say if you won't leave me, go ahead and go on. See, I'm a good man, baby. Oh, sweet baby. And good men don't stay single long. We don't stay single long. Oh, no. Fell for the games of another man. And now my son, he don't understand. Why you wanna leave? Mama said you would turn me blue. Cause you still had some running in you. But I didn't believe. The things you do for a part-time lady, they gon' come back and hunt you someday. Just wait and see. If you would sacrifice my son's delight, you ain't worthy of being my wife. Go ahead and leave. Oh, if you won't leave me, go ahead and go on. See, I'm a good man, baby. Oh, sweet baby. And good men don't stay single long. We don't stay single long. Say if you won't leave me, go ahead and go on. See, I'm a good man, baby. Oh, sweet baby. And good men don't stay single long. We don't stay single long. Oh, no. Hey, look, I'm not even mad at you for what you're trying to do. Cause all I ever wanted for you was you to be happy. If it's gonna make you happy, go with your mood. I won't be bitter. Cause a man can't keep that that don't want to be kept. So I just want you to know one thing. I'm gonna be good. Hey, if you won't leave. Go ahead and go on. Cause I'm a damn good man. Oh, sweet baby. And I won't be single long. We don't stay single. Hey, you don't want me. If you won't leave, go ahead and go on. Cause I know I'm a damn good man. Oh, sweet baby. And I won't be single long.
Yeah,
I like this E.
yeah.
Mecca? What are you doing out here? It's cold. Come inside.
Hey.
Let's go.
let's go. Don't make excuses.
I'm here.
We about to do this. It's all exclusive. Yeah. Gotta get my drink on. Bottles all night long till all that goose gone.
This how we party, this how we do it. Start with a fill cup, then throw a fist pump. Look what we started, we about to lose it. Just throw your hands up if you can, so stand up.
All eyes on us, let's light the club up. PFE, we got a lockdown. I've been a wild boy, ain't gonna stop now. Let's party, rock it up, all tatted up. So I gotta roll my sleeves up. Believe me, me and Weave in the back smoking weed. We in the building.
Oh my God, dude. Damn. Becca, what the hell happened to your hair? Oh my gosh, dude. My head's banging.
Does anybody know where Roast is?
What happened last night, man? What the hell did we drink? Little roast.
I don't even
It's
hear
the manager, man.
Alright, guys. What happens here stays here.
Whoa.
I'd like to welcome everybody to Backyard Bingo. This is my buddy here, Rob. And we're going to draw our first ball, so check your cards.
Man, this ain't even a bingo card, man.
One more and you're out of here. I-75. I-75.
Bingo!
You can't say bingo yet. I drew one damn ball.
Man, what the hell going on with Grandpa Old School? I thought we was in to see LWS.
What is this?
We gonna do it tonight, big time. Bingo, bro. Bingo. Bingo, nothing, man. We about to do the vortex tonight. Let's get out there and make it happen.
Come on. Yeah. Come on. JT. Yeah. Mecca. You know this. See a party and a party till we end this. Getting twisted and you don't wanna miss it. Let's get it. Pour in the shot, make it two. One for me and one for you. We get started. Let's get retarded. Pump it up. Put your fist up. Big cup up. Let's go. Let's go. Don't make excuses. We about to do this. It's all exclusive. Yeah. Gotta get my drink on. Bottles all night long till all that goose gone.
This how we party, this how we do it. Start with a fill cup, then throw a fist pump. Look what we started, we about to lose it. Just throw your hands up if you can, so stand up.
Dress to impress, all eyes on us. Let's light the club up. PFE, we got a lockdown. I've been a wild boy, ain't gonna stop now. Let's party, rock it up, all tatted up. So I gotta roll my sleeves up. Believe me, me and Weave in the back smoking weed. We in the building.
1, 2, 3 to the boat, shot after shot till I can't take no more. 5, 6 get hella lit, straight shot to the head till I'm hella sick. I'm a hella chick, that'll never change. Don't care about what no haters say. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm up in the rave.
We got this all night. Let's party all night till daybreak comes.
Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. We came to party, we came to party. This how we party, this how we do it. Start with a fill cup, then throw a fist pump. Look what we started, we about to lose it. Just throw your hands up if you can, so stand up. Everybody gon' rock tonight, we gon' get hot tonight, 'cause that's how we get it done. Everybody gon' pump their fists and gon' rock their hips, 'cause that's how we get it done. No hesitating, no, don't keep 'em waiting, like he says, making the noise to keep your hands racing, in the party going hardy, sipping on Bacardi, everybody wanna speak about when I get to you, I'm sorry, so we stand, I don't know what's going on, lost my phone, I don't know how I'm getting home, but it's all cool, I'ma keep on texting, to who knows who, to the AM, and until then, I'll be facing all these newbies till my lungs cave in. This how we party, this how we do it. Start with a fill cup, then throw a fist pump. Look what we started, we about to lose it. Just throw your hands up if you can, so stand up.
John up. Right. Digital bag.
Yo, 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 yo. It's Mr. D's. The open mic king of the mic. Oh, my mic wouldn't even know. What's going on? It's the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the open mic king in the building on another Thursday night. And you know how it goes. Make sure you are following us on all social media at www.thevibeonair.com or on Facebook at The Vibe on Air. We streaming live right now on Periscope at The Vibe on Air Show. Make sure you check us out on YouTube at The Vibe on Air, Instagram The Vibe on Air, Snapchat The Vibe on Air, everything The Vibe on Air. Make sure you doing that. If you want to call in and talk to us, the phone line is open. 216-526-1555. In the studio today, we got the homie, the hippie, the everything she do everything, damn it. RASHIADAH WEAVER in the building. It goes down, it's going down. We're going to talk to her about a lot of stuff. She finishing her hair right now, so you know she trying to get it together. But you know, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to do the ratchet news as usual, along with the positive vibe, the great vibe. Shout out to Ross T. Dubflex, man. And you know, rest in peace to your wife, man. That's rough, man. That's rough. But we're going to talk more about that later too. You know, we're going to talk about a lot of things. You know, today is the preseason opener for the Cleveland Browns. So I know a lot of y'all may miss the show because y'all trying to watch the Browns. But you know, it's live right now, but you can rewatch it later because I'm trying to go check them out too. I might miss most of it, but you know, we gonna check it out.
Can we quench the hate already? Like, don't try to act like we just getting on the Browns because they're like.
Oh no, I've been a Browns fan. Yeah. It's a lot of them haters. Hold on, It's a lot of them haters out here. I'm gonna turn your mic up. Put your headset on. It's a lot of them haters that are out here. Yeah. Because that's what they are, haters. And to you haters, I got a couple of words for you. And stay down.
Exactly.
Don't get yourself in any of that bullshit, man. Because you know this the Browns. This is Cleveland. This is Cleveland.
From the land for real, if you from the land.
Because if you one of them fake Pittsburgh people from that live in East Cleveland, you on some bullshit.
Hey, don't dog East Cleveland.
I mean,
we represented in East Cleveland too, you know.
I mean, but I'm talking about the Pittsburgh people that think they from Pittsburgh, but they never left East Cleveland.
You had those Sunday nights too.
If you stayed in Morris Black and ain't never been to Pittsburgh and you a Pittsburgh fan hard like that, go fuck yourself. This is what you do. You can kiss my entire ass. All of it. But right now, we about to jump into some music because we're going to come back to that. It's Browns Day today. But we're going to come back to that in a second. But I'm going to play some more music. As you know, that's what we do on the show. Just play some music from Anu Amani with That Pressure. Played Good Men Don't Stay Sing Along. That's some old Southern blues, like hip-hop type thing. I don't even know who made that, but it was dope. And then we had the party anthem from the old school LWS, straight out of Akron. Like We Said is the name of the group. If you might have seen somebody, you really know in that video, it's before his hair locked up. But but we going to be right back in a little bit with some more of that. We got some more music for you, and we going to do it like that. But just like I always say, in supporting others as I do, I need you motherfuckers to do me a favor. Support me too.
If you or someone you love need to be free, call Mr. Deeds. With immediate response, 24-hour bail bond service for misdemeanor or felony charges, Mr. Deeds is ready, serving all courts in all counties with affordable bail bond service.
Mr. Deeds is who you need to be free.
Hi, my name is Nala from Long Jordan Judgment Baker Cast, and you can hear me at the bottom of here.
got to worry about. If I'ma keep bringing bags to this house, I will. Yeah, you know that I will. Anything you want, I'm gon' work it out. I don't give a fuck about the amount. I will. Yeah, you know that I'm skilled. Yeah, wanna take care of you, baby, like my daddy taught me to. We can take trips to wherever, babe. Like Smokey say, let's cruise. Nothing's gonna impede my hustle. Word to my nigga Nipsey, we ain't never ever gonna struggle. Baby, put your trust in me, cause I'm a working man. I'm a work, baby, said I'm a working man. I'm a work, baby, I'ma put that work in. I'm a work, baby, cause I'm a working man. I'm a work, born with ambition. I was complete every mission I does. If there's something wrong, I'll save the day. All you gotta do is wash my cape. Even when we in the bedroom, I keep the same go-get attitude. Grinding and grinding like I'm on the block. Putting overtime in until you reach the top. I wanna take care of you, babe, like my daddy taught me to. We can take trips to wherever, babe. Like Smokey say, let's cruise. Nothing's gonna impede my hustle. Word to my nigga Nipsey, we ain't never ever gonna struggle. Baby, put your trust in me, cause I'm a working man. I'm a work, baby, said I'm a working man. I'm a work, baby, I'ma put that work in. I'm a work, baby, cause I'm a working man. I'm a working man, baby. You're the love of my life. I'm a work, baby, said I'ma make you my wife. I'm gonna give you my life. From the depths of my heart. Oh, I love you. I'm a working man. Respect my hustle, baby. I'ma put that work in for you, baby. I'm a grown ass man, trying to work my hand so that you can have this good life. I do it 'cause you are mine. Oh, yeah. You are everything.
Baby, I'm sick of all this fighting. It's just like you're making it more than what it is. Nah, man. See, sometimes my pride get in the way, you know? Well, I guess we gotta fight for love.
Got a case. Finally. After Cat's last fiasco.
So you couldn't have made this a solo mission. Got me riding with Goof Troop here. We not taking the bands, baby. We'll take the Buick.
Lord, you know damn well Kitty Love don't need no chaperone. Especially this one. You ain't got nobody else.
Well, you know I'm known to keep the pussy in line.
Come on, get some of this catnip.
Case in point. So, this guy's taking his life a little too serious on her. I need you guys to fix it. That's more your department, but you're here for reinforcement.
We're gonna make it work.
Please.
It's all about the love.
Remember steady love potions? And maybe a barber for this guy's haircut. I recommend mine. Give Joe Massey a call.
Get it done, please. Thank you.
We out.
You good? Okay, come on, straight up. Okay. You do something in your hair?
And you did?
Oh. Alright, let's go.
If you're mad, just say you're mad. We ain't leaving it this way. We gon' communicate. We gotta try to see eye to eye, or meet somewhere in the middle. You give, I give a little. No quits, no giving in. Push the rule. That's how we'll win. You and me, and that's all it'll ever be. No distance come between us. Boy, you know I mean it. We gon' fight for love, yeah. We ain't giving up, no. We gon' fight for love, yeah. We gon' fight for love. Oh, yeah. It amazes me that we're too blind to see that there's no me without you and no you without me. Oh, I know I called you baby, called you out your name, but you'll always be my baby. That ain't never gonna change. Oh, how I miss the simple things like taking long walks through the park. And you tell me that you love me, making sweet love until dawn. What was straight is now slanted because I took you for granted, and now you're walking away. But that is not how we planned it. No. We gon' fight for love, yeah. We ain't giving up. We ain't giving up. We gon' fight for love, yeah. We gon' fight for love. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Don't you wanna fight for love? Don't you wanna? Oh, don't you wanna fight for love? Don't you wanna? Yeah. Don't you wanna fight for love? Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna fight for love? Oh.
Balenciaga full of commas, throw a stack on the stripper. I know bitches that get it, I mean they really be getting it. It's a problem we got solved with something dirty revolver. I'm in my bag, I blow a half and take a trip on your nigga. He poppin' tax, he let his ass now he ain't even your nigga. You bitches mad that I'm a savage and I brag a little different. Your friends is trash and you is average, girl, handle your business. I'm not the type you get into it with. Hey, I ain't the one you wanna do it with. Pull up with that silencer, a couple of my partners make them call his baby mama. Man, fuck your baby mama. You gon' really make me call up all my niggas. You gon' make me have them bring a couple killers. We gon' pull up with them choppers, shoot your motherfucking block up. You gon' make your baby mama feel it, nigga. You gon' really make me call up all my niggas. You gon' make me have them bring a couple killers. We gon' pull up with them choppers, shoot your motherfucking block up. You gon' make your baby mama feel it, nigga. Now that you know my name, you know we not the same. You do it for the fame, you ain't even gang. Diamonds on my wrist, Finny on my lips. Love your man a kiss. The disrespectful bitch, I flex on these bitches. I rep my set on these bitches. No disrespectful ass niggas, I cut them off with the quickness. You let them hit it and quit it. I make them grind and go get it. If that's your nigga, get your nigga since he all in my DM. Don't try to check me about no nigga, disrespect me about no nigga. I'ma call up all my niggas, have them bring a couple killers. They gon' pull up with them choppers, shoot your motherfucking block up. You gon' make me make your baby father feel it, nigga. I'm not the type you get into it with. I ain't the one you wanna do it with. Pull up with that silencer, a couple of my partners make them call his baby mama. Man, fuck your baby mama. You gon' really make me call up all my niggas. You gon' make me have them bring a couple killers. We gon' pull up with them choppers, shoot your motherfucking block up. You gon' make your baby mama feel it, nigga. You gon' really make me call up all my niggas. You gon' make me have them bring a couple killers. We gon' pull up with them choppers, shoot your motherfucking block up. You gon' make your baby mama feel it, nigga.
Yeah. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. The vibe on air. Mr. D's the open mic king. If you don't believe me, yo. And that was music from some of Cleveland's talent. Shout out to my man Dwight Thompson for that Working Man video. That's dope, Dwight. You gotta holler at me, man. Shout out to Kat Daniil, feature True Soul Davis, Fight for Love. As you can see, you probably saw your favorite light-skinned dude with a beard and at the time a mohawk. You know. Shout out to Juicy Roxanne for FYBM. That was hot. That was dope. That was dope. We keep it moving like that. If you want to send music to us, feel free to send it to us. Just simply send it to, right here on the screen, thevibeonair@gmail.com. Send your music to us, thevibeonair@gmail.com. We'll be more than happy to play it for you and get you heard. This is the only platform where you're seeing music videos for Cleveland and local artists and independent artists all over. I also got artists from Guyana, South Africa, West Africa, all kinds of places. Denmark, London, Jamaica. I got artists from everywhere, man. New York, in the house, everybody. But yo, it's about that time for me to do that one little thing that I do. You know what I do, and you know what it is. So let's just go ahead and do this.
Ratchet no.
Yo, today in Ratchet Ass News. Today in Ratchet Ass News. All right, so I'm gonna do like I always do. I'm gonna start from the what I think is the least ratchet to the most ratchet. I'm gonna even chime in with with the homie here.
Okay.
So she might pop in. Her mic is on. But let me just bring up the picture for a second because I want y'all to take a look at this face. Just take a look at this face.
Okay.
Take a look at this what you call them bags? Oh, sleeping bag face ass. Oh, look like he work the night shift at Fridays a lot. Look like he he chain smoke and just inhale with his face. It's like his lineup is nice though. He got a tight lineup. He got the gray on the side, But he looks like a very rough character.
Yeah, he do. He looked like he had a rough couple of days. Like this is not just something that happened tonight.
It's like he had sex with women with anal wars. But a short jail sentence for an Indiana man who shot himself in the penis.
Oh my
I can't make these up. I can't make these up. This is real stuff, man. And this is not the first time that I've reported a story about a dude shooting himself in the Disney. But let's read on. The Indiana man who accidentally shot himself in the penis with an unlicensed handgun has pled guilty to a weapons charge for which he was sentenced to 60 days in jail, according to the court records. Mark Anthony Jones, 47. He's 47. I'm 46 and I look that bad.
How do you accidentally shoot yourself in the penis at 47?
We gonna find out. But how are you 47 and look that rough, and I'm 46 and look beautiful? Black don't crack. Was arrested in late February after the High Point. He had a High Point. I actually talked about this story before when he first shot his show because I remember the High Point. Who the fuck uses a High Point? Those shitty ass guns. They still sell them.
Gosh.
It's a High Point 9mm handgun he was carrying in his waistband, discharged as he was walking on the street in Marion.
Oh my gosh.
Seen at the right is Jones, which the picture is over here. He told the cops when the gun began to slip, he reached down to adjust the firearm, which then discharged. So he had the gun in his waist belt.
Oh my gosh.
And it slipped, and he tried to grab it.
Oh my goodness.
And pulled the trigger and killed his balls.
Oh my goodness.
Well, killed his dick. I think he got all shaft. The
He
bullet
just got the shaft.
The bullet entered just above his penis and exited his. Oh, he got shot through the dick.
Oh my gosh.
And blew out his balls.
See, this is, even though it sounds like
oh man,
his anus is messed up too because like that. Come on, all your lower region is gone. It's like a done situation. Things affect each other, right? So. Why was he high? Did the article say he was high?
No, he just said the gun began to slip, and he tried to reach down and adjust it and bust a shot.
See?
He licked shots on himself.
See?
He licked shots on his true God. Jones, who was charged with carrying an unlicensed handgun, pled guilty to the misdemeanor count during the August 1st court appearance.
He got a misdemeanor for
He
that?
shot himself. He didn't kill nothing important.
Man, it's people still in jail for selling weed. Come on.
But he shot himself in the dick.
That's gonna be legal.
Ain't that punishment enough? But look,
you're right.
During his first court appearance on August 1st, at which he also copped to a separate driving with under suspension license rap, a Marion City judge sentenced Jones to 60 days in county jail. Wow. Since Jones was already in custody, his housing arrangements have not changed post play. Weeks after the shooting, though.
Was this a male judge? I just got to know. Was this a male judge?
They don't say who the judge was.
Man, because if he was a man, that's why he got that 60 days.
But it still don't matter. He shot himself in the dick. Weeks after shooting himself, Jones was arrested on a complaint charging him with dealing methamphetamines. Since that felony collar, Jones has been incarcerated in the Grant County Jail in the lieu of a $30,000 bond. He is scheduled for trial. So he doing 30 days for shooting himself in the dick, but he about to do some time for fucking with that meth.
And that 30,000.
Which if you look at that face.
Oh man.
If you look at that face.
Oh my God.
I wish I could do.
That's a meth face. I'm gonna study that face so I know what it looks
if I'm
like.
good enough to do make it
meth head.
make his clothes. Just look at his eyes.
Yes.
Just look at them eyes
so
right there.
So I never forget. Yes.
But to this dumb motherfucker here, I have only 2 words for you. Well, it's like 3 words. It's actually 4. And stay down. And don't sit on your dick. You might hurt yourself.
Woo! He don't got one.
Hashtag blew off his dick.
Hashtag gone.
Now, since we got finished talking about fucked up dicks, see this bitch here? So broke Harley Quinn ass bitch right here. The old fake ass Margot Robbie bitch ass. Old methamphetamine Annie ass bitch. Old smoke and choke ass bitch. Yeah, that was a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he owes me 75 cents or something like that.
But she just looked terrible. But
she is awful looking.
A woman is handcuffed for snorting drugs hidden inside her vagina.
She do got that look from that chick, from the crazy chick from that movie everybody likes. That they all got tattoos except for Will Smith. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
What, Suicide Squad?
Yeah, she looks like that from a distance. That's bad.
Suicide Squad.
But she looks bad.
She
worse than
that's
that.
why I said she like a fucked up Poison Ivy. She looked like not Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. But police handcuffed a woman for snorting drugs hidden in her vagina. In Kentucky, 28-year-old. See, white people look terrible when they 28, and you look like you 48. Resident Kathy Eilers for removing a bag of white powder from her vagina and snorting its contents, according to Smoking Gun. Now, let's reiterate. Let's think about this. She pulled coke from her vagina.
That's crazy
and snorted
enough.
It. Now, here's the thing: the coke might be good, but was her vagina clean?
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy enough. You had me at vagina. Cool.
What the heck? But I read on. The formidable feat reportedly occurred 20 miles outside of Lexington. Oh, wait a minute. Did she bend over and snort it out of her? Get the fuck out of here.
What are you doing?
Get the fuck out of here. That's what they say. Hold up. It happened at 11:30 in Lexington, Kentucky, Friday night. Well, police happened upon Isla and her boyfriend intoxicated and about to operate a vehicle. She reportedly told the police they were headed to Cincinnati and had got lost en route. Isla had slurred speech and was very unsteady on her feet, according to Winchester Police Department.
Of course, the back bust. The stuff was seeping through her coochie juices.
The pair also had a child whose car seat was improperly strapped in the back of the car and was saturated with urine. No! Terrible shit. Police claimed the couple had no diapers or food for the infant. Police deemed Eiler to be a danger to herself and others and took her in custody. They may have been right. While in the back seat of the cruiser, Eiler pulled out a clear baggie. No, she didn't bend over then. Okay, she pulled a baggie from her shit though, her vaginal cavity, and dumped some white substance on the seat and began to inhale it through her nose, according to the citation. It's not clear exactly how that was done. Upon being removed from the squad car, Eiler again hid the drugs, and they put it in quotation, hid the drugs.
This is so bad on so many levels.
She reportedly surrendered the remaining contents of the bag after being told she would be searched at the jailhouse and face further consequences for possessing an illegal substance at a correction facility. The citation list listed the substance as cocaine other. That means it was meth. Eiler is accused of drug possession, evidence tampering, endangering the welfare of a minor, and public intoxication. Now, she looked like she did drugs. I mean, that wasn't a hard thing to think about.
Right.
That wasn't even like a real, we knew that bitch was on. But, they be bold. Nobody want to go to, add extra charges to their shit. So I understand.
And the baby was pissy in the back seat.
Well, yeah.
Now, they could have.
They on crack. You don't expect her to take care of baby.
You do what you do with your meth and all that. That's not the baby.
They on drugs. You trying to debate with people on drugs?
You're right. I mean, I'm just going.
Be real. That's like debating with a vampire about blood.
Oh my goodness.
But to this dumb bitch here, you snorting from your coaching. And wipe your nose and your puss. But Joe, moving on to the next story, man. This one is this is kind of crazy here. So let me get the story up, and then I'm gonna show you the picture. But this actually has a video to it, and it's real fucked up for real. So the video ain't bad, but it's two videos I got for you. But let's just get this one first.
A Georgia woman went on Facebook bragging about infecting her sexual partners with HIV. She even mentioned these partners on Facebook by name.
And this video really has sent shockwaves throughout the city of Americus in southwest Georgia, and now it's gone viral as well. 11 Alive's Latasha Giffens joins us, and there are so many people concerned trying to understand, A, what this is all about, and B, if she is a credible figure throughout all of this.
That's right. This is alarming not just for her community, but for those around the state, especially when you consider the CDC has Georgia listed in the top 5 for states with the highest number of HIV infections.
I am HIV positive.
In this 1 minute and
Now,
30
I'm not
second
even gonna
video,
play the rest of this news story
my
because
gosh.
the news story cuts the video up and everything, and it doesn't really give you the whole message. But just because I am the journalist
You're
that I
a
am,
journalist. You're a
so
journalist.
I have the
Shout
actual
outs to
video
Deeds.
that this bitch put up, and we gonna see it. But first of all, I want to say this: Atlanta is a very progressive, forward-moving city.
Yes.
But also, Atlanta has a lot of
Urban-
issues with a lot of things.
Urban sprawl will do that.
And
though,
they have a
Deeds.
high rate of HIV positive
do.
people there. So, I mean, it's not a joke that you could take seriously. But let's listen to what this dumb bitch said.
But there you have it, bitch. I am HIV positive. Roy D. Roger Allen, you HIV positive. Jed Ferguson, you HIV positive. DeMonte Valor, bitch, you HIV positive. Bitch, the little bitch you fucking, bitch, she gonna be HIV positive. And you fucking the bitch raw. Goddamn baby dad, Tony Wood, bitch,
Oh my
you
goodness.
HIV positive.
Oh my goodness.
Bitch, all y'all niggas that on the faller.
Oh my goodness.
Dorsey, while you doing all that shit, and I was fucking your nigga, your husband raw, you HIV positive.
Oh my damn.
Yeah. That motherfucking poet. Now,
Man, I'm not with that, alright?
yeah, it's time for the real to know now. What y'all got to say now, huh?
So what you saying?
I
Huh?
always get the lad, bitch. Now, y'all sick as fuck. Right along with me. Now, I'm watch y'all motherfuckers die. Ain't no talking about no. Yeah. Motherfucker play with me. I'm an evil motherfucker. I'm evil as hell. I get real nasty and evil. Yeah.
Yeah, this Georgia woman who went viral on Facebook, live rant, claiming she had HIV, very positive, and intentionally infected others, is now being investigated by police. She's from Americus, Georgia. I didn't even know there's such a place called Americus. But the police said that they told the news outlet they received several tips Friday on the video. The woman is identified as Brandy Yakima Lassiter. And you can tell this bitch is a very country ratchet ass hoe. The roughly 1 minute video shows Lassiter raffling off a list of men she allegedly infected along with their wives and girlfriends. She bragged about getting revenge on the men, saying she always gets the last laugh. Now, the thing
That
about
is-
this is this. It may not even make it to court.
So many things. So many
You
things.
know,
Go ahead.
one, you in a place like Atlanta, you know, motherfuckers tend to take certain situations in their own hands.
Y'all
This
weigh
bitch could
in
be
on
getting
this. 216-526-1555.
I mean, the bitch could get beat up real quick. You know, anything could happen. But just for her to be that malicious about it and everything, even if it's a fake, if I would have kept the news story going, even if it was a fake story, a fake post,
yeah.
she's still gonna be brought up with criminal charges for this shit. But it's just ignorant as fuck. I mean, it's just you giving people death penalties because you mad about some shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry for you that you going through that you have that situation, but fuck you. Right now, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you. You fucking niggas are trying to put them in the
But
ground,
it's
you
not
dirty
just
bitch.
F her, as you see.
And then you
it's,
hitting they
it's,
wives.
it's like she mentioned about 9 people.
Right.
So it's not just like we want to say just forget everybody, but we can't. The reality is.
Ain't nobody saying forget anybody. That's just saying fuck her.
Well, she gave
Yeah,
it to
she
9
fuck that hoe. That hoe need to
Well,
die.
I mean,
if
that's
she that,
and
that
she
type
dies,
of person.
but they still could potentially have HIV. That's all I'm
right,
saying.
and
all I'm
that's the
saying.
thing. So that's why I'm saying fuck her. And you know, I would even say fuck her mama for having her, but
But we
the
don't
bitch-
know her mama, right?
I don't know. We don't have to. I don't have
We
to know
know
her mama.
Mr. Deeds.
But
We
fuck
know.
that bitch. You know, and you know that's some fucked up shit, man. And you know, somebody gonna end up slapping the shit out you. They gonna end up shooting your dumb ass.
Yeah.
And you know, it's gonna be over. I mean, because now you're putting yourself in a situation where motherfuckers is gonna be looking for you. Police already looking for you. And you know, yeah. Now you can. That's attempted murder.
That's what I'm saying. It's
that's
not,
attempted
it's like,
murder.
It's so much that's going on. Oh my goodness! And she got kids involved because the people that she messed with, she mentioned a married couple, and even if they wasn't married, you know they getting down with kids and people and they hygiene practices. This goes beyond just her sleeping with them.
Yeah,
like
she's
she
a
has
piece of
affected
shit.
community. Like a whole, and then they tag it on with the populace of Atlanta. It was number 5 or 4 in the country for HIV.
All I know is, and
That's
the
what
one
I'm
thing,
saying.
it's a lot of, and it's not, I ain't got nothing against, gay people or nothing like
No.
that, but there is a lot of homosexuality in Atlanta, especially with the dudes, and, that shit travels through the homosexual community more than
It's
anything.
homosexuality here. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
T.
definitely some here,
That's
but
the T,
but I'm just
honey.
saying, it's statistically it's more there, and
True.
it's that's where I'm not trying to be homophobic or nothing about it, but that's where in that community it's a higher chance of it. So and now she running around talking about it and passing it throughout more of the community, the black community especially. Unless she go up in the Bankhead or Buckhead and fuck with the white dudes.
Yeah.
Get some of them.
Okay, I see
You
what you're
dirty
saying.
bitch.
You're
So
saying
to
go
this
get some other
stupid hoe,
people, not ours.
yeah, she fucking with us. So she fucking us up more, she doing the white man's job for him. So, and I don't have nothing against white people because I got white cousins and family. So it's just me saying that I'm pro black
part
though.
white.
I'm part white too. Shit, my grandfather as Alan Miller, straight from Ireland. But to this bitch, this old this heathen help of hoe, I got to give you the. And I still want to just slap the shit out your ass. I just want to slap you, you hoe. You filthy bitch. You dirty bitch. I'm upset. But that's the ratchet part of the show. But now I got to go over to the what we like to call the positive vibe, the great vibe here. Shout out to Ross T. Duflex. And it's positive in a way, but in the fact that we can rejoice in knowing that some great people have passed on. And there's two people I would like to mention, one on the international level and one just close to my heart. And that would be award-winning novelist Toni Morrison. She just recently passed at the age of 88. Toni Morrison, the Nobel laureate in literature, whose best-selling works explore black identity in America, and in particular, the often crushing experience of black women through luminous, incantatory, I can't read that shit, resembling that of no other writer in English. She died on Monday in the Bronx. Her death at Montefiore Medical Center was announced by her publisher, and they said that the cause was complications with pneumonia. Miss Morrison lived in the Grandview on the Hudson, New York area. She's the first African-American woman to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1993. Miss Morrison was the author of 11 novels, as well as children's books and essay collections. Among them were celebrated works like Song of Solomon, which received the National Book Critics Circle Award in 1977, and Beloved, which won the Pulitzer Prize in 1988, which also became a movie that Oprah Winfrey put to the film. Morrison was one of the rare American authors whose books were both critical and commercially successful. Her novels appeared regularly on the New York Bestsellers Times list and were featured multiple times on Oprah Winfrey's television book club, and were the subject of a myriad of critical studies. So, to the family of Toni Morrison and to everybody, all of her fans and everything, may she rest in heaven, and we'll see you soon. But also, not to, shadow Miss Morrison, we have to talk about someone that was very close to a lot of us. She was a good friend, a great wife to my friend Terrence, grandmother, mother. She was cool as hell, just one of the coolest people in the world. She was an artist, and she toured with the Dove Flex band, and they did their thing. I just got to put it up here. My friend he's upset, and he's having a hard time, but just know, Ross, man, we got your back, man. She Flex was inspiration to a lot of people. A lot of people knew her.
Yes.
Believe it or not, it's crazy how many people knew her.
She Flex.
She came from she went to East Tech. Was it East High or East Tech? I got the information, but I can't remember. East Tech, East High, one of them. But that's where they're going to hold her celebration there. They're going to also hold another repast at their home where they lived. But we're going to celebrate her life, and just I want everybody to have a moment of silence for the one and only She Flex. All right. When we come back, we're going to come back in a little bit. We got to play some more music and keep the show going. Then we're going to talk to my homegirl, RASHIADAH. This is The Vibe on Air. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king. In the building, RASHIADAH. We're going to be talking to her soon. So, yo, keep your ears open and your mouth closed and everything to be all right. Send.
It's Major League. And you tell us the vibe on there. Let's go. What he said. Now time back.
You can have a piece of my love. Come and take a ride with me. Usually I'm the awesome, you can't grab for free. You the type of girl that I need. Coolest girl from around the way. She ain't trying to be a diva. Sometimes I just like saying your name. Ooh, Quenisha. So I need a girl who ride or die. Cause you know the block gets hot outside. Whether we in a yacht, in the sheets, or hustle in the streets. But that would be G if I got you next to me. I'm ready. That's the one for me. That's the only kind of girl for me. I need another way, girl. You got me She reminds me of a girl that I 5'5" brown eyes, brown skin with the big thighs. I got a type I can't lie. I can't get her off my mind. My homies, but I'm leaving with you. I need a girl to hold me down. Nobody else is around. Whether we in the whip with the beats or riding those streets, that would be G as long as you're here with me. I need another girl. Yeah, girl. That's the one for me. That's the one for me. Cause I want you next to me. She's the only one for me. I need a runaway girl. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Around the way girls could definitely finish this. Around the way girls, they definitely remember this. I can remember their first kiss. They cause trouble much, ain't no double dutch. Ain't know the niggas be a fiend for they bubble bust. The law, something that's so astounding. The niggas risk their lives, hang around they housing, knowing they ain't allowed in there. They not from that hood, but recognize real, so it's all good. And you can find them on the stoop, getting their hair did. You know they gotta stay cute, cause the boys in pursuit. Bougie enough to know Hermes and Birkin, but still keep it ghetto with nameplates and cursive. Tanya, Kiki, Luna, and Shantae. I only love her if she from around the way, and that's where I need.
thugs say.
What's up, baby? Girl, sitting poolside with my bottle of white Hennessy. You know how I do, count money, living life.
Oh, really? Word. So what you trying to get into?
I'm trying to go hit the strip. I'm trying to go hit Vegas up and act a fool for the money.
All right, hey.
You know everything on me. My bankroll don't fold on so. Let's go. All right, I'm about to come swoop. All right, boo.
I ain't a gold digger. I'm my own boss. I got goals, nigga. It's on the flow, nigga. If you can't fulfill my needs, you can go, nigga. Can't get no money with a broke nigga. It's all about the money, you a joke, nigga. Once the money hit the flow, it's a go, nigga. My bankroll won't fold, don't sold, nigga. I'ma act a fool for the money. I'ma act a fool for the money. I'ma act a fool for the money. I'ma act a damn fool for the money. I'ma throw a stack on the baddest. I'ma blow the bag on the baddest. I'ma throw some cash on the baddest. Do what you gotta do to get your back, sis. I only talk money, bitch, I'm arrogant. Money hunger for the paper, I want everything. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And a nigga don't love you, if you ain't paying rent. I'ma spoil bitch, spoil me with racks. Talk to me with money, pull up on me with some cash. Get into the money, I don't know how to act. He addicted to the drip, I left the puddle in his lap. I threw it back real fast, he had a heart attack. Liquor crack turned him hypochondriac. Scare money don't make no money. I die about the money, you can't take none from me. I'ma act a fool for the money. I'ma act a fool for the money. I'ma act a fool for the money. I'ma act a damn fool for the money. I'ma throw a stack on the baddest. I'ma blow the bag on the baddest. I'ma throw some cash on the baddest. Do what you gotta do to get your back, sis. Cash rules everything around me. Ball when I shoot, it's all net, no athlete. Dance to the money, booty jumping like Jordan. If it ain't about the money, then it really ain't important. I'm a pretty chick with a big fat piggy bank. I make it rain on a bitch when her nigga can't. It's money on the flow, money over everything. Big drip, I make movies, I don't make scenes. A broke nigga can't tell me shit. But be a bum is like broke ass dick. Can't afford me with no money in your wallet, so stop it. No, it ain't tricking if you got it. I'ma act a fool for the money. I'ma act a fool for the money. I'ma act a fool for the money. I'ma act a damn fool for the money. I'ma throw a stack on the baddest. I'ma blow the bag on the baddest. I'ma throw some cash on the baddest. Do what you gotta do to get your back, sis. I'm throwing hundreds. Cash rules everything around me. I'm throwing hundreds. Dollar bill, y'all. If you just so hell, ugly game. Do what you gotta do to get that bag.
Henny Honky, please drop that shit.
Touched my first million, 40 idols on the belly. And that little vest you got, don't stop headshots, now I'm just gonna give it to y'all straight, man. I am who I am. Robert, and an artist. I'm far from perfect, inside I'm hurting. What I do to deserve this, these scars is permanent. I'm so determined, all night I'm working. I know I deserve it, I need it, it's urgent. I'm far from perfect, inside I'm hurting. What I do to deserve this, these scars is permanent. I'm so determined, all night I'm working. I know I deserve it, I need it, it's urgent. Put my life in verses, my ops and hearses. When all the smoke clears, I'm the one that emerging. Still carrying burdens, tell me what's the verdict. I used to be worthless, I speak with a purpose. Ask myself, is it worth it? For my demons to surface, I'm high as a bird is. I'm up when they chirping, I live, I'm learning. I preach the sermon, them tables keep turning, my flame keep burning. Can't shit deter me, I've earned my earnings. My patience is so thin. Don't shit concern me. The day that they murdered me, preserve, conserve me. Retire my jersey, you retiring bloody. I'm trying to be wealthy by the time that I'm 30. Was sneaky and stealthy back when I was lurking. Can't nothing help me, just close the curtains. I try to stop robbing, but I keep getting urges. I've tried sobriety, but it makes me nervous. I'm undeniably the one for certain. I swim against currents, I'm stuck in a whirlwind. My temper's a hairpin, I'm no stranger to sin. Corrupting my girlfriend, ran off on my own kin. I feel just like Daniel King when he was in the lion's den. Corrupting my girlfriend, ran off on my own kin. I feel just like Daniel did when he was in the lion's den. I'm far from perfect, inside I'm hurting. What I do to deserve this, these scars is permanent. I'm so determined, all night I'm working. I know I deserve it, I need it, it's urgent. I'm far from perfect, inside I'm hurting. What I do to deserve this, these scars is permanent. I'm so determined, all night I'm working. I know I deserve it, I need it, it's urgent.
Yo. You tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. We in the building. We just heard music from some dope artists, man. I mean, for real. Around the Way Girl from my boy Sonny Jones featuring Buddy Banks Jr. and Brandon Landrum, a.k.a. Lil B. He hated to be called Lil B now, but that was his name. So he Lil B. Damn, baby! We also heard Act a Fool from MV Jazzo, man. MV Jazzo. She act a fool fucking money. And something I ain't played in a while, Empty from my dude, Streets Ching Ching. The video is produced by a dude named Henny Honky. And yes, he's a white dude, but Henny Honky is dope. Shout out to Henny Honky. He came on the show, him and Streets Ching Ching, and they turned up, man. They were some cool dudes. But yo, in the building right now, I like to introduce my guest. She over here body rocking. Hard. She's a artist of all kinds. You know, she like to call herself a hippie, or maybe I just call her a hippie. I don't know. She's a hippie though. But she cool as hell. You know, she been on the show before a long time ago, but now she back and it's in a different capacity. I'm gonna have her scoot over so she can stay in the camera shot. Damn it. But ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for RASHIADAH WEAVER! She be going in. She was turned up.
Yeah, you gotta do an intro like that for me. You got to.
I do it for everybody. I haven't turned your mic on yet either. Okay. Now say it again.
Oh, you got to do an intro like that for me.
You can hear yourself now, can't you?
Yes, now I can hear myself. He's like, I do that for everybody. That's okay.
I do it for everybody.
You don't have to make a person not feel special.
No, I do. I have to make you feel not special at all.
It's okay.
That's the
it
whole
never
purpose.
Works. They all try.
But shout out to RASHIADAH. She's sharing the show on her
Yay.
feed. So once again, make sure you go and share like the show on Facebook.
Like the show.
It's simply go to the Vibe on Air show. It's that simple. It's on Periscope, the Vibe on Air show. It's on YouTube, the Vibe on Air.
The Vibe on Air.
The Vibe on Air, everything.
Instagram,
Bitch.
the Vibe on Air.
Everything.
Twitter, The Vibe on Air.
She
If
watches
you
the show.
email-
She's seen the cadence. We're going to do it today. But look, let's talk to you about a couple of things because
Yes.
you got a lot of stuff. Like, if I was to hit all these buttons or all these old flyers and stuff, I got like Love Kindness Cleveland, and then you got, Circle of Love Cleveland.
Yes.
Then you got the writers thing. I mean, you
Yes.
got what do you do specifically? Just break it
The
down
best
so people know.
question is, what don't I do? I'm a community artist entertainer. I'm also an arts educator. I'm a scholar. It's like, what don't I do? I'm a network. I'm a part of a lot of organizations in Cleveland that really help a lot of events continue on, and the things that the community say they want and need, make sure that happens within the community. Just being a voice. And I try to maintain authenticity in that.
So you do a lot.
Yes.
So I want to hit all the stuff that you got going on
Hit
right
it.
now, one at a time. And I'm gonna bring up, so stuff I got, especially if I got flyers for it right
Okay,
now.
okay,
Like,
okay.
let's talk about Join Love Kindness Cleveland. Tell us about that.
Okay, Love and Kindness Cleveland is amazing. It's a group of people. It's actually an event. And this year, it has been going on for 5 years. This year, instead of it being just a week, because the founder had it as a week, it is now going on as every day is Love and Kindness. So Love and Kindness pulled me in, and I partnered with them. And I came to Circle the Cities with Love, which is the next flyer. And that is in partnership with the YWCA. And this year, down at Public Square on October 20th, we're doing Circle Cities with Love Cleveland, because it's an international organization. So we're getting the city of Cleveland involved. Back in 2000, about 5 years ago or so, it was thousands of people that stood across the bridge and did this wonderful act of love, and it was just silence for 30 minutes with pure intention on love, and it was just so powerful. And so we want to take that to Washington, D.C. 2020.
And they was on the bridge doing that.
Absolutely. And many people like Simi Davis, Art McCoy, a lot of other people in the community remember this being a wonderful event. It's just my opportunity to bring it back to the community and people, because we need this kind of thing more than ever. Wouldn't you say? I mean, in the lieu of Dayton, in the lieu of what goes on in the streets. Hell, ratchet news. Thanks a lot, Mr. Deeds.
Hey, I don't make that stuff up. I don't make that stuff up.
You should have warned me.
That stuff that's literally
it's
be
real.
in the
It's
news,
real.
and I find it. It's
right.
It's
and it's real.
It needs to be heard.
And so we're saying that, just as much as the vibe is out there for that kind of news, the vibe is like what we're making, and we're saying with a purpose we can come together to make a difference happen. So be on the lookout, and not just on the lookout. Set your calendars. Come down there. Share love with us. October 20th. From it's going down 1 to 4 p.m., but it's at Public Square. You're not going to miss us. We have entertainment. We have a lot of people with love shirts on. And, the Vibe on Air is going to be there doing their thing as we get to the event. This is wonderful. So just shout out to that.
That's what's up.
All the information is in the flyers. It's www.circlecity.
And you can see it on the screen there.
Yes,
It's semi-covering her hair a little bit.
That's all right.
But let's talk about this other one. You got that's another event coming up, a writer's battle.
Oh, man. So what we do shout out to Hood Famous TV. Everybody give it up for my main man, Suave Gotti.
Is he just your main man, or is he?
No, he's my main man. He's my main man.
Like,
yes.
Like, how would you describe your main man?
Well, he's 6'2", a little bit.
I mean, would you say that you're like in a marriage of sorts?
Well, the paperwork is legal, so I can't say of sorts, I mean,
basically, y'all married, damn it.
This is the thing, because you were going to touch on everything, and I got carried away with Circle the City with Love, and you guys just remember that, because that's such a powerful movement. Is when you are an educator, entertainer, let's just go with that, and people do view you in a sexy kind of way. Or they might have a fantasy about you. Everybody knows it's great marketing, it's great branding if you don't seem attached. However, I just happen to be, with somebody who's really, really awesome in his own line, in his own way. and we had partnered prior to ever dating or getting married, which was rather quickly. So don't come for us,
I was
you know.
there.
Yeah. And shout out to Art McCoy and the Black Man's Army. They offered to pay for the wedding because everybody was so upset. Real live. I'm
Pay
saying
for mine when I get married again.
Listen, hey, don't come for my stuff. It took me now. That was last year. I just figured it out. Right. So, you know, y'all, everybody, because people were mad. They felt like they should have been a part of the wedding and everything like that. So I'm just saying, when you get in a union like that, it's tricky to play. It might look online to be like I'm single or like something else is going on. And I do massage, I do body work. So it really is a fine line with those hats that I play and being appropriate in each role.
Right. Well, let's keep it moving with this. Let's talk about the writers' battle.
Yes. So the writers' battle. This is an old flyer. I don't know why Deeds is doing this, but I still have content.
You sent it to me. It say October 8th.
I know, but that was 2018.
Then why'd you send it to me? I'm thinking it's coming up in October.
I didn't mean to.
Man, let me click that off then.
My team, you gonna get fired. Y'all getting $5, Buster.
Now, you mentioned massage. I got one of those up here.
Yes.
Sweetest relaxation.
Yes. So I've been doing massage professionally for about 12 years. You notice how I got comfortable with that? Like, that's my jam. I love body work because when I came into the business, people didn't want me to touch them Deeds who looked like me and you.
Wow.
They were like, what's going on? How can this be for me? This is for bougie white people. Flat out, that's what they said. So what I did as a strategy then was I offered anybody 5 free minutes of massage just to, offer it to you. So your girl is just 12 years in the business, and definitely marketing is not bad. We're still operating. I operate by appointment only. Call me like 48 hours in advance.
Is Conscious Realities because you sent me a flyer for that too.
Yes.
Is that all the same?
That is the same. That's old. Poetry Works. I wrote a book of poetry before, and I'm self-published under Unconscious Realities. Shout outs to Global Records, because that's a name I've had since then. I performed a lot of choreo poetry, and I produced a lot of shows like the written battle that you saw. I brought New Fame before from New York via Vietnam. This is what I do. I do other shows with cultural artists as well. It's just, I do a lot.
Now, at one point, it said you were doing massage with A Touch of Rain.
Yes, inside of A Touch of Rain.
No, inside of where A Touch of Rain at?
A Touch of Rain is on Larchmere Boulevard, 12407. Shout out for the free plugs. 12407 Larchmere Boulevard. And go in and get your toes done too, y'all. We have some really great manicurists, pedicurists ready to serve you.
Now, was that Ken Hollins?
Was it?
I don't know.
Hollis?
Hollins.
Oh.
I thought that was a Ken Holland thing, but never mind. Now, also,
yes.
And I'm trying to pull up some media for that.
Yes.
You do
yes.
dance.
I do dance. I'm an actress. I'm a musician,
now,
singer,
I got a picture of you right here, too, over here. You got your swag on. You got your hair just like you did. It would look like you got diodes in your hair. But there you go on stage, doing your thing. I had some videos, but I didn't feel like playing the video.
Of course you didn't do your work for me because I'm a homie.
Wow.
I love you.
It's black
Where my
people
dogs at? Rover.
I just didn't have time to do it.
It's okay.
But black people don't appreciate shit. But, I mean, you do a lot.
I do a lot.
Now, also, besides the dance and everything, you also sent me something about Carlos Jones, the reggae artist.
Oh, absolutely. We love Carlos. Just continuing back to that love conversation.
Carlos Jones.
You got to shout him out. Shout out to, again, we want to big up She Flex.
Oh, yeah,
and everybody, rest in peace, and the transitioning of Miss Juanita from the reggae family. Yes. I mean, Deeds is calling me a hippie for real. We were at the Hessler Street Fair this year. This was the last year that it was supposed to happen at that location. So we were there giving out free hugs. I was with the Love Bus. Shout out Joan Greenwood, who is the co-founder of Loving Kindness. And the Love Bus that's been rocking around for the last 5 years. You see that. So just shout out all of that good stuff. Carlos Jones, he's at carlosjonesandtheplusband.com. And you can see his scheduling there. He's also on Facebook.
What's your involvement with that?
I'm just in the reggae community. I do too much. I don't have my assistant. I don't have a book. Why you putting me on the spot?
Because you came to the show to talk about your stuff.
Oh, about my stuff.
So I'm talking
I had
about
to
your
be ready
stuff.
in order. Okay, it's okay.
But yeah, Carlos Jones, amazing. I saw him earlier today. He a good dude too.
He a good dude. He has a new coffee line. Shout that out, you guys.
yeah?
He's also and he's in charge. You know, he's part of the Miss Juanita.
What is it called? Carlofi?
It's somewhere though in Heinens now, as well as
they sound like Heinens. It's some high end shit.
Yeah, it's some high end ish. Our boy is coming. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Cleveland got the best stuff.
This motherfucker got coffee at Heinens.
Got coffee at Heinens, homie, and he the homie that you just saw. Exactly. That's also why I'm here, Deeds, to big you up and just big up the wonderful things that people do in Cleveland, because that's also what I'm known for. Just kind of getting out there and just saying, you know what, bump all the negativity, bump all the hate. We have amazing people here. We do amazing things. Even though this is going on too.
That's
and
what's
I
up.
try to be a part of that.
And I appreciate that, man. What I
appreciate
want to do,
you,
we
Mr.
gonna come back in a second because I want to talk more about some of the up and coming stuff you got.
Okay.
And
I'll be more organized.
Yeah, just get yourself together.
I'll get myself.
We're gonna play some more music though, because I got some talented artists. I should have made it more of a reggae thing, but I did that the other day.
That's okay.
It's all right. No, it's all right. It's good. It's good. But we're gonna be right back in a little bit. I got RASHIADAH in the building. RASHIADAH, I used to chop her name up so bad, and I still am. Because it sounds like, look like his name is Rashida. Rashidiata.
No.
Rashada Wada.
All right.
Rashada Shikashan. Rashada Shaslamalalam. We're gonna be right back in a little bit with some more of this vibe on air. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Follow us, bitches. Follow. Don't make me follow you to your house. I will do it. I'll do it, do it, do it, do it.
I'm Rhonda Crowder, and you're still here to Live on Air.
Gonna party like it's 2009. I feel like I'm ready to mingle, mingle, mingle. Gonna pop bottles 'cause I know I'm looking fly. You damn right, I'm feeling real single. Gonna party like it's 2009. I feel like I'm ready to mingle, mingle, mingle. Gonna pop bottles 'cause I know I'm looking fly. You damn right, I'm feeling real single. Boy, I thought I told you that I'm not the one. So don't be mad, baby, 'cause I'm about to have some fun. I'm not sitting at home, waiting by a phone, because you left me all alone. I'm about to get in my zone. I got my best friends in the crew. We about to have a good time. You know what we came to do. We gon' shut this shit down, and I'ma drink you off my mind. Pour me up one time. Let's hit the dance floor, bumping right. Gonna party like it's 2009. I feel like I'm ready to mingle, mingle, mingle. Gonna pop bottles 'cause I know I'm looking fly. You damn right, I'm feeling real single. Now the room is rocking, and ain't no stopping. me what I need. Can you satisfy me, baby? Been feeling some kind of way lately. Can you tell me what love is? Can you hold me tight? Can you be there to cry? Can you take my size? Can you accept my crazy ways? You know we all have our days. Now tell me, baby, can you love me? Can you love me? Love is a complicated thing. Are you afraid of commitment? I get it, but you wanna be in my business. Get with it if all that is all that's scaring you. Then forget it. Out the window goes commitment. Through this door is free temptation. You just do me like you love me. Make love to me passionately. And caress me, let them filters go, boy. And get real with me. Out the window is commitment. And we're deep in sweet temptation. Can you hold me tight? Boy, can you make me cry? Can you take my slice? Can you endure my crazy ways? Let's sex the night away. Oh, now tell me, baby, you love me? Can you love me? Can you love me? Love is a complicated thing.
Is he loving you right? Fucking you right like the very first time it was love at first sight. Matter of fact, it was a sweet seduction. Couple buck girl ain't no running. Give it to me, daddy girl, I'm coming. I just wanna, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. It's hard up on my tongue, but I could put something on it. All you gotta do is tell trap where you want it. I'ma push up on it. Kiss up on it. Tonight is about action, a night full of passion. She moaning, she screaming, she biting, she scratching. She biting, she scratching. Dick be so good that it come with reaction. Trap boy gets the mannequin. Trust me with your love, never heard again. What's your man name, never heard again. Like girl, you the best, you deserve to win. Body like a dime, she a perfect 10. A perfect 10. Always in the mood with it. I know what to do. Try to love like what they got to do with it.
You love me? Can you love me? Love is a complicated thing.
J-Lo Blue, that's that, the rash.
Yo, are y'all ready for the lady of the hour, Artika Tierra? I am Dre from Side Street Let's go!
No face, no case. They ain't gotta know. Let's keep it on the low. No face, no case. This ain't they business. We don't need a witness. No face, no case. They ain't gotta know. Let's keep it on the low. No face, no case. This ain't they business. We don't need a witness. What we do is between me and you. Wishing I could post you as my new boo, but soon as I do, here come the stories, and all your exes coming for me. DM and D on Instagram, trying to find out who's my LCM and why I got you covered. It's so they won't discover who I'm falling for. No face, no case. They ain't gotta know. Let's keep it on the low. No face, no case. This ain't they business. We don't need a witness. No face, no
chose to keep. At night when me he sleep, posting all our pics all over his IG. I'm guessing you miss us. We wasn't trying to hurt ya. I hope you mind your business next time, and please stay out of mine. No face, no case. They ain't gotta know. Let's keep it on the low. No face, no case. This ain't they business. We don't need a witness. No face, no case. They ain't gotta know. Let's keep it on the low. No face, no case. This ain't they business. We don't need a witness. We don't need a witness. We don't need a witness. No, no face, no case. 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 No. Yeah. No face, no case.
Bam, bam, bam. Down. Shoulda do down, down. Bam, bam, bam. Down. Shout out to Leonard Siggers for putting this track together for me a billion years ago. Leonard Siggers in the building.
Thank you, because I love this intro. Every time I hear it,
It's
I'm
dope.
like,
Leonard Siggers did his thing. He put his ankles in it.
yes.
But shout out to Lenny Siggs. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king.
Whoa.
The one and only, the big homie. And we in the building with RASHIADAH Weaver.
Hi.
And you know what we doing, we sip and drink.
Yeah. And talking about
And
what
talking
I do.
about everything, because that's what we do.
Everything.
This is not a scripted show. Nothing about this is scripted. Everything I do is off the cuff. It's live for a reason. Motherfucker. But yo, we about to talk more with
RASHIADAH.
RASHIADAH.
But I'm gonna be as fun.
I'm a cuss. You ain't got to cuss.
That's all right, thank
But
you.
I'm gonna just ask questions that I think of.
Cool.
You know,
And in some circles they call me Kimra.
Kimra.
Yes, keep it moving, Rashiada. That's what that stands for. A
Okay.
play on Rakim, because
Word.
Dog Nation. Shout out
Word.
dognation.com.
Hold on
Dog
one
Nation,
second.
the movie.
This is important. It's important. Yeah. There we go. All
Dog
we-
Nation.
We're talking to RASHIADAH over here. Kimra. Keep it moving. But
Little Deeds, that smelled like gyro meat.
because I had
from
a gyro.
the East Cleveland Best Steak and
I had a gyro.
House.
I had a gyro, and it was the one on Lee and Harbor.
Okay. Okay.
Best
All
gyro
right.
George.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to the
I
homie over
wasn't
there
far
that
off.
worked the night shift. But let's talk about some stuff real quick. So
Okay.
let's talk about what is coming up for you now. What is the type of stuff are you gonna be doing?
Oh my gosh, I do a lot
Oh
of
my
things.
gosh.
So
Oh my God.
we have Dog Nation, the movie, which is a project that I'm doing with Suave Gotti. Shout out Suave Gotti. H. Harold.
button.
HJS. HJS. Shout out Al Porter and the Hip Hop Workshop.
Shout out to Al Porter.
Yeah. Black Man's Army. So I have some projects like that coming out that are hip hop oriented.
Definitely, hip hop is the foundation. B.
Definitely, and
Where's
I've been
Bond,
doing
B?
that for a long time. Even
For
though
real,
people try
B?
to play me like I ain't out here.
The baby like that.
Yay.
But yeah, B. So
I'm a new grandmother. Have you seen those pictures?
yeah, I have. So that's what's up.
Girl, he's so cute. He got me talking about him right now. I'm supposed to be at work. That's how.
So how
cute he is.
does the grand? How long ago was it born?
He's 2.5 months.
2.5
And it's like
months.
he's not 2.5 months. It's almost like he's 9 months.
But that's how it be. Babies are
They
overwhelmed.
fast.
Babies are humongous like forces of nature.
Yes, and they fast.
They
and
fast.
He played me. I thought he was gonna be what I saw in the magazine. I don't know why I fell for it again. I thought that's
Because
what
the
it
whole
was.
time, I was trying to get this booking situation with you and getting you on the show and getting all the promotional stuff done because
Right.
it took forever.
Yes.
You was talking about how you were overwhelmed by the grandbaby.
Did you see that?
Yeah, 'cause
y'all
you-
go to my IG at Rashiada,
She was like,
RASHIADAH, and you will follow it in my story. You will see it on my page. This
Because
is
she
real.
was supposed to send me pictures
Literally.
to do for the show, and she couldn't do
And
it.
footage.
I'm going to do it in a minute. It's like, no, you're not.
No.
And I said, fuck it.
He
I'm just
heard
going.
the baby crying in the back, but the real tea is that Mr. Deeds melted my heart because I heard children in his background.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I heard something. It was
No,
a
you
movie.
couldn't have
Maybe it
heard
just
you.
falsely
I don't have any
gave
kids.
me hope. It was a movie, Mr.
I want
Deeds.
kids, but I don't have none.
Let it give me hope falsely.
Okay.
'cause,
No,
God,
it was a movie. I was
lot.
playing a movie of kids.
Yeah,
I was,
yeah.
yeah.
And
That's
in that
that's
moment,
that's not
I
nothing that we
thought-
want to publicize because I wasn't playing any movie about kids. I don't do nothing. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
forgot.
that sounded
okay,
weird.
So, okay,
that sounded weird.
I'm the
Disclaimer:
queen.
the things that Rashiada says are
It's
not
not
true.
weird. We can screenshot a conversation about business
It was
and it
not.
looks weird.
It was
I
not.
had
It
to
was not
read.
no kids in my
I
background.
had to. Yeah, it wasn't no kids. What I'm saying is,
If anything, it was.
you
the
know what?
lady.
Never mind. It was a
Nah, let me
movie.
stop.
And it sounded like,
I only
he
have
had a
one
bunch
woman.
of nieces and nephews playing, so I thought he
I
understood
do have a
my
bunch of nieces and nephews. Shout out
dilemma
to Elliot, Shane,
of having
Willie,
kids that aren't yours.
Nico, Makai, Kareem. Shout out to my nephew. Shout out to my niece Jada.
Like real life, everybody should know I'm a little bit socially awkward. Even though it seems like I'm out here and I'm doing that in the inbox. Oh, honey, your girl. Oh.
Just know you fuck with my nephews and nieces, though you can get your ass with.
Oh, it sounds bad. But no pedophilia. We don't
No,
even
no,
advocate-
hell no. It
You
was-
know, people are
These are
talking.
jokes, people.
These are just jokes.
These are jokes.
These
But
are
back to the
jokes.
question. So yeah, you got a grand.
Dang.
We
And I
gotta-
thought I was comforted because you understood my plight. Of
I do
having
understand,
people
though.
To watch
I do.
people's kids who ain't yours.
Hey, look,
and
my
how
nephew
it overwhelms you and you
is on
like,
his
damn.
second. My nephew,
I
and
thought I
he's my
was ready.
oldest nephew, the first nephew in our family. He's the first grandchild for my mama.
So you
He had his second daughter a couple of days ago.
So you really
a couple of
get
weeks
it.
ago. Yeah, so I know for real.
So you
his
get it.
his other daughter just
You're not
started
ready.
walking,
You think you're ready, but you're not.
and he
really
only
ready.
20.
Exactly.
And I ain't got no kids yet.
Exactly. And I thought I was
Fuck
done.
you, Elliot.
I thought I was done. I thought I was free to live mine. They called me a few weeks ago and was like, "Man, you living your best life." A few months ago, they was like, "You living your best life," and I was like, "What is that?" And I thought I could do that, but no.
But here's the thing.
Grandchild.
And exactly, you can still, because the key word is grandchild.
That's what everybody is trying to make me.
You don't have to raise the baby. You just got to come there. That's the mama problem. That's the mama and daddy problem. You the
Okay.
grandmother.
All right,
the
get me
grandmother
together,
comes through
Deez.
and spoils the baby.
Get me together. Get me
The
together.
grandmother comes through and spoil the baby. You want to see the baby when you want to see. You ain't
That's
got.
true.
It's not. You
I wanna
don't. You
buy
don't have
him
to
what
stay
I
there with the
wanna
baby.
buy him when
You
I
can change the
wanna buy
baby if you want to. That's the
See, that's
mama's
what,
the
That's what
problem.
I thought. Deez, this sounds good as we're talking it
I'm
out.
just
but
saying.
the reality, as you saw in proof,
But you one of them mamas that want to be overprotective of the daughter still when she got her own baby.
I'm going to let it go just because
Nah.
you said it. We talked about this today. What's up, fam? Shout out Like the Live if you watching. We just literally were at my sister's house, and they were like, I was getting defensive about them saying I had the baby too much. They're like,
Damn,
she needs
you
to
want,
be
you,
with her
you
mom.
already
She doesn't
spoiling
even-"
the baby.
They're
But
like,
that's the one thing you're gonna find out. Just like when you get a car.
how you spoil it?
No, you spoiling it right now, but the new baby smell wear off at about
does.
3, 4, 5. Sit your ass down.
And I promise
Stop touching shit.
See, you're wrong, Deej. You said 3, 4, 5. I'm saying it was last weekend
Okay, so yeah.
because It got
Here,
real.
get this baby.
Okay,
Get this baby.
Get this baby. It's
Get
a
this
real
motherfucking baby. Take this baby. I'm about to go home.
And he's manipulative. He
I'll see
knows
him
how
next
to
week.
whine and
Grandma, I
make sure
love
he
you, but
comes-
I'm about to
right,
go.
Exactly. All of that. All of that. All of that.
I'm out this bitch.
Quite not that, but all of that.
No,
Absolutely.
that's you ain't calling the baby saying Ben. You just saying I'm out this
I'm
bitch.
out this mother. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Real
out this
live, real
motherfucker.
live, real live.
Look, I'll see the baby next weekend.
Peace.
I'm gonna just make 4-hour blocks.
Exactly.
You see, that's the grandmother.
I'm sip tea to that.
Grandmother,
I'm
look.
sipping tea to that. Exactly.
Let me bring it in your shot. Clink.
Grandma.
See, that's grandma shit. You know, that's the what. It ain't like you having the baby.
I
you
forget
are.
that.
You can pick and choose.
So like it's like, oh my gosh, did he eat? Did he burp? You know, and my daughter is an amazing mother. Shout out to Summer. She's
Shout
an
out to
amazing
Summer.
artist. You'll see pictures of us performing. We've been performing together for over 15 years, but this is different, man.
I think
it's
I was
good.
I was a grandma's boy though, cause like my dad's grandma, I used to always be under her. And
I
everything.
swear, you act like a
Even-
grandma's boy.
But
I
you
want
know,
why my grandbaby
that's
can't have
until
none?
once I got older and but I mean I love my grandma. I knew my grandmother was going if I
Exactly.
wanted it, grandmother
She
spoil
gonna
you.
make it happen.
I used to go over there every Sunday and have breakfast and she would give me $30.
Grandma will
and this
do
is when I
what
was still
mama
like in my
won't do.
20s, man.
Exactly.
But I love my grandmother. Rest in peace, Grico. I miss you.
Yes,
but I
these
mean,
grandmas.
it was but grandmothers
Louise
grandmothers do a lot. So you're a new grandmother. You
Yes.
still kind of young for a grandmother
Yes,
and
and
everything.
people
you know.
think they should be ashamed
You-
of
let
that,
me
but
let me see
hey.
something. Is this? Let me. Your skin still got some snapback to it.
I'm taut.
So yeah, taut. That's the good word. Taut. Let me hit that. That's a good word. Taut. See, look at you. She's taut.
I'm taut.
She's taut. So I want to talk more about. So you got some activities coming up. It's one
I'm
we forgot to
dancing with
mention.
Chapo
No,
again.
it's one we forgot to talk about.
Okay.
Before
Okay,
because you said I didn't mention it
that's
because
true.
you tried to front on me and shit. So mention that real quick and then move on. So mention that
Listen,
motherfucker.
I don't want to now because
Okay, well move on then. You would dance with Japo. We
Yes.
gonna keep it moving in. Fuck it. You dance with Japo. And I just had them on the show.
Yes, and shout out to Talise Campbell.
Shout
the
out to
executive-
Jamila.
Shout out to Jamila. Well,
What's
you
her
know-
name? Queen.
Well, Japo DJAPO.com.
Yeah. Japo. I had them
Executive Director Talise Drame. You know, I have been affiliated with them for 18 years, man.
on the show. Okay.
People, when I say the Foxy Grandma thing, I forgot that other people didn't want people to know. Because when I say they're my teachers, then it's like, oh, shoot. You know
Now
what I'm
you-
saying?
now you're saying
yeah,
how
now
old
I'm
you
saying
are,
how old they
and
are.
now you're saying how old
I
they
forgot
are.
about that. So no disrespect.
She
it is
threw y'all under the
truly
bus.
a privilege and an
Oh,
honor.
damn.
I'm a damn. Exactly. It's truly a privilege and an honor, and we're doing stuff with them. So you can always go to the website.
Now they just had a show.
Absolutely. At the
A little
Mix, at the Cleveland Museum of Arts,
Yeah.
which was really, really popping. They are still talking about that on social media. So shout out to the Mix and the
I
organizers.
like the fact that they are trying to educate people more about the African experience.
Definitely. Arts and culture. Arts and culture. That is we.
Yeah, it
That's
was,
what we do.
And I couldn't make it. I try to come to a lot of stuff when I have people on the show, and a lot of stuff I can't make it to work because I work a lot.
That's
God
all
damn
right.
it.
You do, and you
I gotta
do.
pay
You are
fucking
a
bills.
hard-working individual with them nieces and nephews. Me, on the other hand, I got them grandbabies.
And them nieces and nephews ain't the reason. I mean, I'm talking about my bills. Shit,
You
my
expensive?
bills.
You got the nerve to be expensive and grown?
Yeah, look at
You
me.
haven't gotten your
Look at this
budget
face.
in?
Look at
And
this
shout out to my girl
Look at this
Malika
face, girl.
with Primerica.
Hey, girl.
For
How you
budget
doing?
information. Thank you, girl.
Primerica.
Yeah, they
Okay, I ain't gonna get into that.
They got
I ain't
me
gonna get
together.
So
on my
there, let's
budget.
talk about something else because I ain't plugging Primerica. We ain't not plugging no Primerica.
No, but you know, you can go to the website to look at their schedules. It's just a lot that I'm doing in the city. It's a lot that we are doing in the city, affiliated with, man, so much. Dang. All right, I'm going to just go through it. RainyInstitute.org. If you don't know, come on through. We're teaching beginners classes. These are for beginners adults, beginners children.
Shout out to Rainy Institute.
Shout out to Rainy
They do
Institute.
great work
Who is not a Rainy's baby who's an artist here in the city of Cleveland? Who has not been touched by Rainy Institute?
I know some artists in Cleveland that have been
Shout out to
instructors.
the wonderful dance director, Darnell Weaver, who hired me on with Regina and the wonderful
Are y'all
team.
related?
You know what? Don't do that.
I'm just saying Weaver.
You know, don't do that.
I just had to point it out.
I mean, you can point it out. It's pointable. But
shout out to Darnell Weaver.
This is the real tea. I come from a family of healers and artists. And I come from the city of Cleveland, and my family name is written in the walls and the grains of places like Caramoo, places like Music Settlement, places like Rainey Institute.
Don't be trying to flex.
Yeah, it's like, you know, they need to know why you saying that.
Don't be flexing because you got big arms.
You know, that's all right, D's. Big enough to hold you with.
Oh, wow.
You know, you be careful now.
Okay.
All right.
No
all right.
problems.
No problems.
I don't want no problems. RASHIADAH.
Let's talk. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying we out here at RaineyInstitute.org. You can go. You can sign up for classes with me. We just started. I am the first in a 104-year history institution African dance teacher. Other teachers that came and they might have did drumming and did the rhythms to keep the culture, and they should be mentioned, like Mama Fassi, who is leaving to Ghana, other people who came through and paved the way so that I could have a space. But we have a Rainy African dance now. And that's really, really kind of like cool to me to say I'm able to pass on the culture that way.
Because that's the thing about Japo.
Yes.
They do the African dance and drums.
Absolutely. We do drumming. We do the song. We do the education about the cultures of where that dance comes from.
Right.
What people that comes from. This is big stuff. I'm more than just a pretty face, and a jiggly, self sometimes, I'm more than that,
You said you was pretty.
So,
what?
You did.
Who
one
did?
day,
What?
one day you
Huh?
said I was pretty.
What?
One
No.
day you did.
But no, I mean, you do a lot of stuff, man,
I do.
and you are talented in spirit, and you're a great soul, man.
We
and,
do a lot of stuff.
and-
It's Ubuntu with me, because literally, if it wasn't for you, if
I don't
it
know
wasn't
what that
for
word
people like,
mean.
it means that I am because you are. It's a South African word.
See,
and
I
it's
only
called
been to South
Ubuntu.
Euclid.
You don't got to go to South Africa to know the word. Well, now you're learning it.
I'm doing now.
And it just means that we are together.
That's
that
what's up.
I am because you are. It's no singularity in this. In Cleveland underground hip hop, us females are far and few between. In the arts and culture community of people who care to stay behind and educate. For the people like Mr. Deeds who's still doing to let people know that this is the information, is quality stuff, and we can put it out in a quality way. This is what this is all about. And you are because I am. I'm saying I represent that kind of brand. I represent us, no matter what.
That's what's up, man. I
This
like
is
that.
the land, 216, hashtag. Shout out to Brains. You can see it on my face.
Shout out to Brains, MC Brains.
Yes.
Shout out to Rude Boy Cruz too.
Yes,
Because
Rude Boy
I got that
Cruz,
song that they made,
yes.
that sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie. I was just going to say that.
I got the
We
video.
did our,
I would play it, but we ain't got no time. I don't feel like
Dang,
it.
next
But
time.
I
But
played
I
a
know
lot though already, but I also got some jokes about it too.
We were at
But-
a turkey jam real quick.
You want to hear my impression of Cruz doing
yeah,
that
do
song?
Do it, because it's funny.
Ladies, if your man love you,
If he love you.
fellas, if you love your lady,
come on,
make sure you tell her she's a sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie. And the ladies come
You're
after
my
the song
sweet
and give him
potato
their
pie.
business cards. It's the most beautiful thing to see. Pimping is still
What's
real
going on, young king?
through the vocals. Okay.
What's going on, young king? That's Cruz. Cruz, shout out to Cruz, man. That's my dude. He will
Shout
walk
out to
over.
Cruz.
What's up, young king? And you older than him. What's going on, young king, nigga? I'm 10 years older than you, but good luck. But look, we've had fun talking about all the stuff you do and
Yes.
everything. But it's time
Is it time?
to play
It's time. Look at the time.
America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's the game show where you have to define slang words into regular ass English.
Ow! Y'all better push record on this. Go to
RASHIADAH.
your Instagrams right
you
now.
ready to play?
This
What
is
does it
finna be
mean?
classic. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
This is finna be classic. Y'all better press record because I need to laugh too. Y'all know I don't even get a chance.
I'm about to give you the rules real quick.
Okay, give me the rules. Give me the rules. Let me take sip my tea. Go ahead, give me the rules.
You calm down 1st You're a little excited. All right. The rules are simple, RASHIADAH.
Okay.
You have to define slang into regular ass English. as if you were talking to an annoying white person.
Okay, I can do that.
You cannot use slang
Use
to
the
define
word.
slang.
Okay.
You cannot use the word to define itself.
All right.
You got it? You cannot use the same word to define itself.
Okay.
If you get the answer correct, then you will get the baby cheering.
Ooh.
If you get the answer wrong, depending on your level of wrongness.
Okay.
If it's simply a simple wrong answer.
Okay.
If it's a
Homer.
really wrong answer.
Price is Right. Boo.
If you're just stupid as fuck. And of course, you will be timed. Rashiada.
The pressure.
Are you ready?
How much seconds
to
do
play?
I get?
What does it mean?
How many seconds per question?
There isn't any count. It
Okay,
will depend
gotcha.
when the motherfuckers stop.
Gotcha.
Are you ready to
Yes.
play? What does it mean?
Yes.
This is my game show voice that you will hear for the rest of the time. Okay. Rashiada. Yes. And I'm going to change your name so many times. Your first word. Is Gucci. Gucci.
All right, Becky. When it's Gucci, that just means that it's very good. You did a good job preparing. It followed through very well. Becky, it's Gucci.
Who the fuck is Becky?
Well,
That is correct. Very good. First word correct. Very good. You're off to a good start so far.
All right.
Rashid.
Rashiada.
Rashid. Your next word is kicks.
Kicks. The thing it is, Joan, is what we got to say is we got to get the kids some new sneakers for school. School's about to start.
You know,
and we don't
named
want
Joe
them
too. You know, there's some niggas named Joe too, just so you know.
Okay. All right.
But that is correct.
All right. Yay.
Tennis shoes.
2 for 2.
That is correct.
2 for 2.
Your next word.
Okay.
RASHIADAH.
Yes.
Your word is bromance. Bromance.
All right, so you know you want to be calling that ninja gay, but he ain't gay. He just need to spend time with his dude so his testosterone level flow down a little bit, okay?
Is that a definition or just a statement?
Just an explanation definition.
I don't get it.
Okay, all right. Can I have a little more time? Doop, doop, doop. Can I? What y'all say? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, a bromance. Something that happens between two men, honey, that they just got to spend their time together. And it's platonic.
That's correct. It's where just two homies hang out real tough.
Exactly.
And
No
that was,
F-boy
even though
stuff.
my answer had slang in it, it's when you're very close friends with your best friend without being gay.
Yay!
People always think bromance has to do with gay, and they're
This
wrong.
is the sign language for yes, so I'm nodding my knuckles. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You get points for that.
Applause.
Because you know sign language. The baby likes it. The baby likes sign language. Your next word.
Okay.
Ross Dunbar. Your word
Rashiada.
is.
Rashiada.
I know what I said. Your word is jonesing. Jonesing.
Ooh, that mean when you got it for him bad. It's like that craving for Starbucks we got 3 times a day. That it doesn't matter we paid $24, but we gotta have it.
Why do people always want to give examples instead of answering the fucking question?
Because it's easier, Deeds.
What is jonesing?
Jones is when you fiending for it, you want it. You just
Fiending
want it.
is
You
a
just
cur- is a
want it.
slang word, and you
so
cannot use-
you desire. You desire. You desire. You desire.
I'm going to give you
Strongly.
for using the slang, but
Okay.
the answer is correct.
Yay.
It is a desire or craving for something.
And then yay. That's
It is a craving for something.
Yes, a
That is
craving,
correct.
a yearning. Now I have another word, yearning. Okay.
Your next word.
Okay.
Rashiada.
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 I'm telling
Your
you, they're gonna
word-
play this back for the ASMR.
Your word is going Dutch. Going Dutch.
Dutch is, baby, you pay for your own things and he pays for his. Dutch is when we're individual, but we're meeting at a place.
That
You
is
can
correct.
Write it off on our
That is correct.
taxes.
Slow down. Let me say it's correct. But that is correct. That's correct. That's where
I'm
two
quick,
couples
y'all.
pay
I'm
separately
quick.
for their own bill. That is
Hey.
correct. Raza
Rashiadah.
al Ghul.
Yes, Rashiadah.
Your next word, Russian, is. Your next word, Ruspar, is.
Rashiadah.
Is ratchet.
See,
Ratchet.
That's when girlfriend, she got the notice, but she didn't RSVP for the dinner. And you know how that pisses us off.
I don't know what type of answer that was, but it wasn't an answer. It was a statement or a skit. Were you doing a skit? Is that what you were doing?
It should have counted.
No, it wasn't a definition.
God dang
That was
it.
a skit.
Okay, so ratchet is.
It's too late now. You lost.
Yeah, I don't know what ratchet is because maybe I'm partially
Ratchet is a person who is of unsuitable morals.
Oh, I'm not partially
They have
ratchet.
it. They
I
don't
take
have
that
any
back.
filter.
I take that back.
And they say whatever's on their mind, no matter how
I'm not
much they
ratchet.
offend people. Ratchet
You
is
know
that.
what? I need some of y'all out there who claiming ratchetness to stop because y'all not ratchet.
No, ratchet is not to
Ratchet
stop.
is not a good thing.
Ratchet is a bad thing. People, do you know where
Shout
ratchet?
out to that boy who made that song. He ratchet.
Do you know where the word ratchet comes
Hey.
from? Do you
I
know
thought
the-
it came from that video. So
No.
she ratchet.
But do you know where the word ratchet, the proper way to pronounce ratchet?
No.
Ratchet is the southern way of saying wretched.
Wretched, like WRETCHED.
Yeah, she
They
wretched.
call it RATHTCHED. Oh my
That's correct.
goodness.
That's correct.
Who knew my spelling
This is a
was
learning
wrong?
game, ladies and gentlemen. I just taught people how to.
Listen,
I just
thought
taught
I was
another becomer. Now let's continue with the game and shut up.
You wretched.
That's what they mean. Your next word, RASHIADAH, like to count. Your next word is Skrilla. Skrilla.
That means coin. Becky, he has bank. He has dividends in the bank.
Those
you
are
can
slang
rely
words.
on it.
Those
he
are
has
all slang
money.
words.
There is money available for yours.
That is correct.
Collections.
Skrilla is money.
Mhm.
Your next word, ratchet. Ada. Ratchet Ada. If I was from Kentucky, your name be Ratchet Ada. Your word is Becky. Becky says
Becky, that's you. That means a white girl of influence who uses her privilege in a way that is not positive to the African American people. She thinks she's down, but she's not. I don't even care.
Jane, I like your definition, and it sounded very nice, but unfortunately, no.
And I got the prices right, so it was a double no, like a more than a
It
no.
was a little more than bad.
So what the heck is a Becky? Isn't that a white girl who uses her privilege?
No.
In a way.
It's when someone gives head or gets fellatio
Oh,
like a white girl.
Sister
She
Rita,
giving-
I'm sorry.
She giving up that Becky.
Oh.
That Becky was great. Becky.
Oh. Is that the Becky?
Yes.
That's what that means?
That's what it means.
Okay, I won't use the word Becky. Y'all got me on Becky. I thought I knew. I did not know.
But hold up. If you watch the show, you know what that means. These are your last words. This is where you have to give us the right answer for 4 questions, or it's over for you.
Okay, can I sip my tea and then I will.
These are your last and final words, or else we're gonna take you out back and dispose of you. Are you ready for your 4 words?
Yes, sir.
You have to
Yes.
get them all correct, and then you win the game. If you can't get them correct,
let me go back to my
then you
ASMR voice.
No, then you get the Raiders voice for the rest of your life.
Why you get to sound like a pilot?
Because
A
I
pirate.
can. It's not a pirate.
It's a pirate.
It's a cowboy grim
You're like,
reaper.
"Arr, come on down the aisle.
Shut up, Rash. I oughta. Rash. I oughta.
RASHIADAH.
Bull Weaver. Your word. Rasha is.
Come on, give me my 4 questions. You trying that technique. I'm focused.
Your word
I got to be focused.
is wave.
I got to say 4 things about wave.
No, you got to give me an answer for wave. You get 4
Wave is a seismic motion in the tectonic plates that makes water move.
We are talking about slang, right? So, that's...
I told y'all to play.
Wave is the new trend or fashion. It's the wave. You gave me the actual definition, and that was more... Nothing.
Is it better than 6th grade science?
Your next word, right?
Okay.
Is beat.
Oh, that means that your makeup and your face is amazing. Your outfit, you look amazing to people. You're beat. Like you're beat to the gods. Like you're living for life, honey. It's huge.
Are you finished? That is correct. That is correct.
I tried to come back for wave.
That is correct.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your next word. Rashi. Ada. Rashiada.
At RASHIADAH.
It sounds like it's 2 names.
Rashiada.
You have you sound like you got an adjective before Ada. Rashiada.
It is a reaction.
Your word. Your word. Rashi.
Okay.
Is.
All right, dating.
Whatever.
Rashi.
She Rashi.
At least my name isn't just enunciations. Duh.
No, your name is a definition of skin tone that should not be. Your word is.
Yeah.
Drip.
Drip. I'm thinking it's when you wearing jewelry and you're looking icy and your car is nice and you're like wearing extravagant work.
That is correct. It's when you're wearing icy jewelry. Even though you use slang, I'm going to let it slide.
Thank you.
Slide.
Slide to the left. Slide.
Your next and final word. Your next and final word. Ada. Is Rashiada. Your next word is bet.
Bet. That's saying, okay, whatever it is, it's sealed. The deal is signed. You thought it was something else, but we have decided against it, and we're settled within our own spirits.
Or you could have just said okay, but that's correct. What's a New York slang word that's similar to bet?
I then.
Kind of.
Done.
It's another one. No, done is not. Done is calling you. Done is a way to say dude.
Oh, I didn't know.
But it's a New York word.
Why do they call women duns?
Son done. Yeah, it's like, what's up, done? What's up, dude?
Okay, so what's a New York word? Teach me.
It's a word.
Okay. Word.
Same thing as bet.
Word.
They use word in New York.
Word.
We say bet in Cleveland.
Word.
Bet.
I then.
Bet.
Yep.
Bet.
Yep.
Bet.
Yep.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. No. Now, look.
Hey!
Everybody! This is the bonus shot.
Okay, come on.
You get one word.
Okay, it's worth
if
like
you can get
25 million points.
This
right?
gives you the most points you ever had in your life. It's one word. You ready?
What did you say? The most what?
You get more points. This makes you an
that
instant
I had
winner.
in my life. That's what you said?
It's an instant winner. Yeah.
Okay.
You ready? The word, the bonus shot word is pearl.
Pearl. Oh, that's something that's mint. MINT is a word. That means pristine, something that you covet, something that you care about. What the fuck is
that? Is incorrect, Rashiada.
What the fuck?
Pearl is to leave. Yeah, man, I'm about to pearl. It's an old Cleveland slang word.
Dude, we did not say pearl. We was like,
I said pearl.
You know what?
I said
You're
pearl.
right. I'm going to let you catch me on that.
No. So
because it was Pearl. And we about to Pearl, but yeah, it was
we
Pearl.
about to Pearl. Man.
Good job for you being older than me. High five.
Whatever. Kiss my ass.
I got him, y'all. Now.
But I'd like to thank RASHIADAH WEAVER for playing America's favorite game show. I'm going to wait till she stops talking so I can do it. America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? None of our contestants will receive a goddamn thing because we don't have shit to give them anyway, and we ain't got no money. Fuck them. That's just a bit of fun, man. Did you have fun with that? Did you like that?
I did. I had fun with you.
I tried, man.
It wasn't that. It was you.
I tried, man. You know, I'm a cool dude.
You are.
I'm a cool dude, man.
He's warm right now, but it's okay. I touched him.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it again.
Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah.
Hold up. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
But no, look. This is the part of the show because we ending the show now and we're going a little bit over. We always go.
Okay.
But I want you to look into your camera right here.
Okay.
I want you to look deep into the eyes and the souls of the people that might be watching this show and that might be reviewing this show later on. And I want you to tell them what you would like to leave on their hearts and their minds.
Peace, love, and respect for everybody. www.rainyinstitute.org. See you this fall.
That was dope. You always have a different vibe, man. That's why it's called the vibe on there.
The vibe on there. You gotta be you, man. You gotta be you wherever you are. You know,
Yeah, I
don't
can't
let
be
the
nobody
times
else. I can only be me
dictate you.
because it's just me.
Don't let what other people dictate what you do. You just be you.
Eat the bologna sandwich that's in front of you, man.
That's
Don't try
right.
to get another bologna sandwich.
Fry it if you want something different.
Yeah, do something
Add
different.
some
But
condiments,
eat the same bologna.
but eat that daggone bologna.
It's in front of
because
you
it's good
for a
you.
reason. It's your bologna.
It's your bologna.
What the fuck wrong with you, Nick?
He ain't eating his bologna. You gonna eat his bologna? You want his cornbread?
Yeah, they're gonna fuck you up.
You want his cornbread?
But yeah, before we go, shoot out your information so people know how to find you and
I'm at rashiadah@gmail.com. That's RASHIADAH at Rashiadah at all social medias. It just worked out like that. Just Google me, look me up. I'm at www.rainyinstitute.org. When you register for African dance classes, beginners, you'll see my face in the place with Japo Cultural Arts and them performing around the place. I'm with Circle the City with Love, backed by YWCA. Wow, thank you so much, YWCA. Getting geared for 2020.
YWCA.
I'll be with them. I'm working in Akron, Ohio a lot, Columbus, Ohio, Pittsburgh, just regional, and doing a lot of stuff in LA as well. So you just really got to keep up with me and know that I'm not a I'm, it's a we're. You know, we are doing this organically from the underground. We're working with who we working with. That's what it is. So I just, want to thank you again, Mr. Deeds.
I try my best, man.
You did try. You did succeed. I think people were pleased. What you think?
I think,
they like it?
yeah, I mean, we dope. So if
Okay.
they wouldn't please, they can kiss my ass. Oh, no, I'm just
See,
playing.
he
Cause
say that.
hey, look, we doing our thing.
We've
here.
been doing this for a long time. Both of us years together equal more than 60 years. That's all I'm going to say. Because
Really?
you're only 20 and I'm 20. And then the ghost in the room is 20. You get it?
The ghost in the room.
Yeah, because it was 3 times 20. 60 years. How could I?
And by the way, shout out to the Cleveland Browns.
Woo, woo, woo,
10-17. Let's
I
go.
rock brown and orange and white stripes. Them seat
Let's
town
go.
lights. Yes.
That's
Shout out.
preseason.
So we definitely,
What quarter is it in
definitely.
right now?
Yes.
What quarter it was in? I was trying to find out. But yo, the Cleveland Browns doing their thing. Shout out to RASHIADAH WEAVER one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out.
I appreciate you coming. It's been a great show.
Thank you,
But
Mr. Deeds.
I got to tell the people right now, y'all have been officially tuned in to the vibe on air. Make sure you follow us on all social media and make sure you follow us constantly. So go out there and hit up all your links. We about to do this. You ready to follow it with?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Facebook. The Vibe on Air. Instagram, The Vibe on Air. YouTube, The Vibe on Air. Snapchat, The Vibe on Air. Periscope, The Vibe on Air. To iTunes, The Vibe on Air. I call it Beat Back with The Vibe on Air. I got the beat back with The Vibe on Air. Mr. Deeds, The Vibe on Air. RASHIADAH, The Vibe on Air. Everywhere, The Vibe on Air. In your ear, The Vibe on Air. Make sure you are tuning in and following us. We'll be back next week. I got my man Sunshade, dope reggae artist living in Cleveland, international artist. Make sure y'all follow, man. I appreciate all y'all. Hit the YouTube, hit the Facebook, like, follow, subscribe. Vibe, bitch. We about this hoe. We got shit to do. I got drinks to drink. Motherfuckers. Let's go.